Consider a massive natural gas discovery that has the potential to revolutionize the energy game in China and elsewhere. Today, we'll look at the exciting news of Kinok's newly disclosed Ling 36-1 gas field in the South China Sea. We'll talk about the incredible 100 billion cubic meters of natural gas it contains and what this means for China's energy goals. In addition, we'll look at the geopolitical drama and cutting-edge technology that led to this momentous discovery. After going over all of the specifics, I'll show you how this finding could not only increase China's energy independence, but potentially disrupt global energy dynamics for years to come. But before we get into the details, click the like button and subscribe to the African Narrative. Okay, let us get right into it. Let's look at some great energy-related news. On August 7, 2024, the China National Offshore Oil Corporation, or CNOOC, made headlines with the news of a significant natural gas discovery in the South China Sea. This find, known as the Ling 36-1 gas field, is no ordinary discovery. It is expected to contain more than 100 billion cubic meters of natural gas. That is a big lot. It has the potential to change the energy landscape in China and beyond. So where is this gas field located? It is located southeast of Hainan province, at an average depth of approximately 1,500 meters underwater. Here's the kicker. The gas layer is only 200 meters beneath the seafloor. This is quite remarkable, as experts previously believed it was practically impossible to uncover a commercially viable gas field at such shallow depths beneath the ocean floor. But Nuke has proved them wrong. The corporation teased this discovery in June, but Chinese authorities only recently confirmed it. CNOOC's head geologist, Xu Chengui, explained that this is the world's first big ultra-deepwater, ultra-shallow gas field. Talk about a game changer. The field is estimated to produce approximately 10 million cubic meters of natural gas per day. This is enough to power a small city. Now, let's discuss why this discovery is so important for China. China, the world's largest natural gas importer, spent a remarkable $64.3 billion on 120 million tons of liquefied natural gas and pipeline gas last year. This new gas field will allow China to considerably lessen its dependency on foreign energy sources. Imagine how much more secure the country will feel. The region's total demonstrated gas reserves have already topped 1 trillion cubic meters. That's correct, over a trillion. This is a significant boost for China's energy strategy, and it is likely to attract additional investment and technological knowledge to the region. Li Fanrong, CNOOC's CEO, emphasized that this discovery is a critical piece of the puzzle in creating a trillion cubic meter gas area in the South China Sea. However, not everything is going smoothly. The South China Sea is a flashpoint for global issues. Countries such as Vietnam and Malaysia have overlapping claims in this area, making matters complicated. Recently, Chinese Coast Guard warships were claimed to be obstructing Malaysian gas developments. And don't forget about the clashes between Chinese and Vietnamese vessels over oil extraction in disputed locations like Vanguard Bank. China claims the great part of the South China Sea, which includes waters that other countries consider their own. This has resulted in significant diplomatic standoffs in the past. Remember 2014 and 2016? China sent drilling rigs into disputed waters off Vietnam, eliciting fury and condemnation from a variety of international players. The fact that surrounding countries have not disputed this recent finding suggests that it may be located within China's internationally recognized exclusive economic zone off Hainan Island. Nonetheless, the issue is sensitive, and one can only guess how it will evolve. Let's change gears and discuss the technology behind this discovery. According to the most recent news, China is an extremely significant component of the world. The Ling 36-1 gas field marks a significant milestone in offshore oil and gas development. CNOOC has been pushing the boundaries with novel exploration concepts and methodologies to address the problems of ultra-deepwater, ultra-shallow gas reserves. This successful exploration demonstrates China's increasing expertise in deep-water oil and gas extraction. It's more than just locating the gas. It's also about how they do it. Advancements in technology and exploration methods may pave the door for future finds, not only in the South China Sea, but in other deep-water regions across the world. Looking ahead, the Ling 36K1 gas field is poised to usher in a new era in how China controls its oil and gas resources. With a massive production potential of 10 million cubic meters per day, this field might help meet the country's energy needs. It's a significant win for China's economy and could change the way they look at energy. This discovery is also expected to make headlines around the world. As countries reconsider their energy strategy in the face of altering geopolitical landscapes, the Ling 36K1 gas field may become a hot topic in conversations about energy cooperation and possibly conflict resolution. CNOOS isn't stopping with this discovery. They are also stepping up other projects in the area. For example, they just began the Enping 24 Oilfield development project, which is scheduled to reach peak production of around 5,300 barrels of oil equivalent per day by 2025. This precisely coincides with the government's plans to improve energy security and reduce imports. You might be asking why the rest of the world cares about this finding. Well, the Ling 36K1 gas field has the potential to cause ripples in global energy markets. China's increased domestic output may disrupt LNG prices and trade dynamics. Countries that heavily export LNG to China may need to reassess their strategies. Furthermore, this finding adds another layer to the ongoing energy race. With nations vying for dominance in the energy sector, the stakes are enormous. The South China Sea has long been a hotbed of competitiveness, and this new gas field may pique even more interest and activity in the region. Of course, we cannot ignore the environmental aspect of things. The South China Sea is home to some spectacular marine ecosystems, and further drilling and extraction could endanger these fragile habitats. As CNOOC and others move forward, they will need to find a method to balance their energy goals with environmental responsibility. Sustainable practices will be extremely significant. We want to ensure that the advantages of this gas resource do not come at the expense of the unique marine species that inhabit the South China Sea. It's a difficult balancing act that will require careful planning. Let us not overlook the communities that live in and around these areas. The discovery and development of the Ling 36K1 gas field has the potential to create jobs and boost the local economy. However, it is critical that these benefits are distributed properly and that local communities have a role in what happens. CNOOC has a significant opportunity to set a good example here. By collaborating with local stakeholders and ensuring that development benefits everyone, they can demonstrate that energy projects can benefit communities rather than just corporate profits. All right, let's wrap it up. The finding of the Ling 36K1 gas field is significant for China. It represents a significant step forward in offshore oil and gas exploration. With almost 100 billion cubic meters of natural gas sitting there, this ultra-deepwater, ultra-shallow field is more than just a boon to China's energy security. It also places the country on the map as a pioneer in new energy solutions. As China expands into this industry, it will play an important part in the country's energy aspirations and economic progress. But we can't overlook the geopolitical aspect of things. The Ling 36K1 gas field demonstrates how far China has come in energy exploration, and its impact is expected to extend beyond its borders, influencing energy politics in the region and elsewhere. So keep an eye on this. The energy landscape is rapidly evolving, and the Ling 36K1 gas field is just one of several discoveries that could fundamentally alter how we think about energy in the future. How do you believe the discovery of the Ling 36K1 gas field will affect how we think about energy in the future? I'd like to hear your ideas in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and see you in the next one.